All right, guys. So I'm in between days here. We're still laid over in the hotel from the first train, and just let you know what the hotel situation is kind of like. Um, so when you get up in the morning here, at least in our location, breakfast is from 6 to 9. You can go have breakfast. Um, there were 5 crews originally in front of us rested when I got up this morning, so we're still waiting for them to go through that. I think there's 1 crew left in front of us still, and I think our engineer isn't rested until like 12:30, so we probably won't see a train until this afternoon. But in the process, had breakfast, and then when I came back, cleared up a couple of things with my train master about last week's pay to make sure everything was logged correctly. It's just time to get rid of those and take care of those little things in between. It also helps to take care of some of the training things that you still have to do going into your week 5. One being hazmat. Hazmat, I'm actually watching some of the videos now that they have us go through for that during the e-learning portion. And went back and did some e-learning on timetables because that's what I'm going to cover on my return trip with my conductor's timetables. So I did the e-learning first just so that I have a decent grasp on it because they don't even have those books for us yet. So I wanted to go in with as much knowledge as I can to make that conductor's job as easy as possible. So I did that this morning. Biggest thing when you're here is just to make sure you rest. I'm sure a lot of people come here and they don't get this amount of time to be able to do this kind of thing, but I did, so I'm going to take advantage of it by going through this and finishing up some of those things so that I don't have to do it when I get home with my family. So just a little word of advice there. Everything in the hotel was completely fine. Dinner last night was great, but now it's just a matter of keeping an eye on crew call and getting yourself ready. Once crew call comes, they'll give us 2 hours to get to the terminal. It's 20 minutes away. And we'll go downstairs. There'll either be cars downstairs or they'll call a taxi to come pick us up and take us over to the location to bring whatever train that is home. And we'll kind of go from there. So it is about 10:47 right now. I'm going to spend some more time with Hazmat, and I'll let you guys know when I get home and how that return trip went. I do have to be honest. I talked to a couple of the guys that were here yesterday that came out on some trains, and they had not as nice of an experience as I did. Because they got on a train in the morning and the conductors didn't want to have trainees for the day, so there was a discrepancy there. So that person sat in the terminal at home for 4 hours before they were able to get on a train, and they were still here when I got here. So not all sunshine and rainbows, but you make the best of it when you can. If the conductor doesn't want trainees, get a hold of your train master and try to remedy the situation. If not, try to stay out of their way, stay safe, and get where you need to go. But this is that in-between time, so it's not really on-the-job training today, but this is what's happening until I get my train home.